What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back again for another episode review of Empire. This is season 4, episode 15, A Lean and Hungry Look. So, Lucius takes Cookie, have her blindfolded a little bit, was like, close your eyes, bitch, and then open your eyes. And it's remember when he had the amnesia and he got that, he could see colors and see music and things of that such. He, presented her with a room that had like a 360 view of the music just being played. It was actually beautiful, okay, to be quite honest. And he wanted to do that for all the artists and put that basically in just about every studio or whatever. And Cookie is like, this cool and all, but do you think that we can afford this? This is going to cost a whole bunch of money because we got to fit out 19 rooms to do some shit like this, and the whole thing is Lucius is just, trying to make things better, thinking that if the artist can see and feel what they doing, it'll be better, he's on a little trip still. But they throw a little surprise party, welcome back for, Cookie. They whispering and stuff instead of saying, surprise. It was like, surprise. And she was like, why y'all doing it? Oh, that's because they don't want you to have another heart attack or whatever. So everything is going cute and everything, Portia said she got gifts from Jay, from Beyonce, from Mariah, from the Migos. I said only about one of those is plausible. We're gonna let that happen. We're gonna let that happen. And Edna is like, we cool that you back. Leave it to the white guy to say, the problem is it's just a little suspect and convenient that you want to come back. It's the timing of it all that you come back now when Eddie Barker is all of a sudden resigning and not here no more. And Cookie just shut that shit down, okay? We still doing the 20 for 20 project. That's what I'm here for. Eddie is gone. Tiana's project is done. So, it is what it is. Anybody got any more problem with it, you can go take it up to the firing board, okay? Lucius said that he got his single that's about to come out, been ready for it, and, it's going to cause a lot of media stuff and be a lot of hype for the Empire and all this shit. Mind you, he ain't got shit ready, okay? He going there to speak to, whatchamajigger, Hakeem in the room and, talking about he gonna hijack the beat. First of all, Hakeem is just so cocky. All right, I get it that you the big star between you and Blake, and you feel as though you supposed to be, riding the beat first, coming in on the major parts, excuse me. And so, he gets in his feelings about that whole thing, and you know, Blake was like, let's do. I thought we was gonna do it the same way we did it at the basement block party. That got 5 million hits or whatever. So this is what's best. Oh, so you know what's best, and you this. I was like, Hakeem, do you really just chill, okay? Just chill out. I get it, but he just acting a little cocky. He going back to being a little pup, going back to being a little child because when Lucius come in there and Shine gonna help him out with some beats, and he was like, I want this beat that they was rapping over. And oh boy was like, okay, cool, you can take it, you can do what you want to do with it. And then Lucius paid Blake a compliment saying that he been looking at him and liking what he was doing, and that he want him on the record with him. And here go Hakeem. So a little brown nosing is what you gotta do to get close to the king and get this and get that. I said, boy, if you don't shut up, that boy wasn't brown nosing. Lucius is doing this on purpose to get under your skin. You should already know how Lucius works, okay? So just chill. You know. Um Cookie and them, they trying to figure out this 20 for 20 thing and fill out the roster and all this stuff. This shit is just gonna be a mess. It just feel like it's gonna be a mess because they don't seem like they got everything the fuck together. Especially Jamal, they waiting on his music and he don't know when he gonna give it because he playing games because they don't want the music that he been doing. Girl, okay. Tiana is out in the studio doing radio drops, right? Cookie comes in trying to tell her she wants her to be the centerpiece and the focal piece of this new program launch that they about to do that they was talking about at the board. Tiana, she just, where's Eddie? Oh my gosh. She was like, bitch, we had to can that hoe. Okay. He was doing some shit that he wasn't supposed to. And if you all of a sudden had to can somebody that was doing something good with your artist or whatever, how come you can't register in your head that obviously something that he was doing was wrong? Okay. And see, this is what Tiana got me all the way fucked up. Like, I used to like Tiana. She ain't really caused no threat or no problem. She was just there most of the time fucking around with Hakeem. But now she's just And this is how it happens in the industry. This is the one part that I actually like about Empire in this Eddie situation, because you do have people who come in and get these young girls, these young dudes, and they pump their head up so fucking big to the point that they self-destruct on their own, okay? And that's what Tiana gonna end up doing, all right? And Cookie had to tell her, bitch, you was gonna get to where you was gonna get to, whether it was with us or with Eddie or nobody else, by yourself, okay? You didn't need nobody else. And she was like, son, well, I got 30 more drops to do, so let me finish this. It's about time y'all actually doing what y'all supposed to be doing. I would have popped that little bitch in her face. I really would. And I would have, took the L, okay? Because, she would have sued, but I still would have popped her ass. Because, she got a little bit too fucking mouth. Um, Cookie walking in the lobby and Maya is there, and she was like, bitch, I don't know what you're trying to do, bringing up my past or whatever, and thinking that just because I was brought up by a white mother or whatever, that she's not my mom. Not that's who my mom is. My mom name is Elizabeth, not no bitch named Pound Cake, not no bitch who gave me up. And I said, oh my goodness, here you go again. It's irritating me because, bitch, she literally said you was stolen from her. You put down, just read the letter and you will see that she spent her whole fucking life, and the reason why she got back in jail, looking for your ass. But of course she wants to be stubborn and she don't want to look at the letter. And I said, well, bitch, what the fuck you come back here, okay? Take your ass home somewhere. Go back to Elizabeth, okay? After that we have Jamal. He got all the group of these. It's like the outcasts of the music industry, people that are extremely talented or very talented, and they should be on a mainstream major label and already out there popping or whatever, but because they're not stupid and they're not falling for everything, and allowing people to come in and take their work or to do fix them this way, like Tiana, and they're true to themselves, they become a problem in the industry, so they almost like outcasts. And he literally got them all together, and he like, we ain't gonna do no social medias, we just gonna let the music speak for itself, okay? We a group, we a collective. Because at first the dude, the little dude, tattoo dude, he was like, first of all, I don't need you coming up in here talking to me like this. He was like, no, I'm talking to myself too, okay? We got baggage and shit. I got more baggage than a TSA line up in Kennedy Airport. So we all doing this. We want to get this right. We just want to get our music heard, and that's what we gonna do. And they was all on board for it. Cookie had a flashback to when she was in jail after she got through talking to Maya about Pound Cake, and how Pound Cake was just watching them as they were celebrating her about to get released. And the guard coming over there talking about Cookie was a snitch, and that's what she did to get out. And Pound Cake was like, bitch, don't even pay no attention to him, because you do whatever the hell you have to do to go see your kids, okay? That's what you have to do. China kind of pissed me off. I understand that you mad, but bitch, I would never, it's some things that I would just never say. I would never wish death upon nobody. I would never say, bitch, that's why you ain't gonna ever see your kids, and I hope you don't ever see your kids. I said, damn, China, you want a bitch to hurt. She hurting already. China still ain't let that hurt go either. She still, when she found out that she had cancer, and told Cookie, she was like, the bitch getting what she deserved. I said, wait a minute, what? Calm down. Meanwhile, Hakeem and Blake are in the studio. Lucius is at the boards with Shine, and Thirsty comes in there with Cookie, and he told them to take 5. So Hakeem and Blake goes out, and Shine stays in the studio, producer part, and he turns on the talkback button. I said, what was the point of turning on the talkback button, being nosy, when Lucius told him the truth about what was going on afterwards? Basically, Eddie reached out to Thirsty. He wants $10 million, or he gonna go to the board with the books about Lucius. So I said, ain't this about a bitch? I said, go ahead and kill that nigga. Shine right there. He thinking about killing that nigga too. You can't tell me. Andre is trying to have a meeting with the white dude on the board, right? Mr. Leonard or something, whatever the fuck his name is. And he keep on ditching him. So he was like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna pull up to the office and come see what he's doing. And as he driving past, he see him outside, and he like, this nigga is trying to ditch me. So he jump out the car, and he was like, what's going on? And he was like, listen, I can't tell you, some stuff just came up, but on the low, it's just some issues going on with the board. Excuse me. They, kind of suspicious about the reason why Eddie just up and left all of a sudden. And I told you too much as it is, so, we just leave it as that, So rumors is going around. It seems like contentious is about to happen. Division about to happen. I said, oh, shit, this Eddie bitch then came in and just fucked up everything, okay? Meanwhile, the program that they doing, because Lucius wanted them to launch the House of Empire. And so, Portia comes up telling Cookie all these name brand labels want to, give some free clothes or whatever. And she was like, well, she wants some fur. And when she said fur, it kind of sent her to the flashback to being back in jail. And it was the day before she was supposed to be released. And she was talking about what she want to wear, hope she got when she get out, And here come this fucking dumbass guard and trying to do a check, room check or whatever to see if any drugs and shit up in there. And they say the procedure, turn and face the wall. Meanwhile, I would have been just sitting there looking like bitch, just like them. All of a sudden, it's a big ass pack of fucking drugs underneath the fucking mattress. Who can be that obvious? Like, if I'm gonna have some drugs or something like that, that quantity. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna have it up in no mattress underneath the mattress like that. That is the obvious fucking place that they gonna go look. And I was like, this nigga just planted that shit on her, trying to give her 5 extra years. So now I'm thinking, because I haven't watched the rest of the episode, I'm watching as I go. It seems as though, because Pound Cake came up, because the lady was like, this gonna give you 5 extra years if they find out this shit is yours and all this shit. And he was being so cocky with it, the guard. And so Pound Cake pulled up and was like, the shit is mine. It is mine. It is mine, because I thought she was about to go, so I stashed the shit. And so it seems like, they put her in a hole, and that's probably why she got the extra years or something. But either way, Pound Cake took that L for her just so Cookie can get out. That's part of her way of trying to forgive and all that shit, and get forgiveness, I should say. Make up for what she did. Meanwhile, in the studio, we got Blake and Hakeem. They in the studio going back and forth. They supposed to be doing the song together, but they're basically coming at each other on the song. And at one point, it did look like they was about to throw hands. And Shine and Lucius was in there talking about it, how they used to be back in the day, going back and forth when they was coming up, and how things worked out where Shine was just the money man and the muscle, and Lucius was, the rapper or whatever. And he was like, well, we can rewrite history, get in the booth and show these young bloods how to do. And that's exactly what Shine did. Exhibit came out. I was like, okay. So Becky comes in and see Jamal, jamming with his new collective or whatever. Mind you, it was supposed to be something that was on the low. And she done found out, and she gonna let him slide because that's his friend and all that shit. Next thing you know, Cookie goes up and sees Maya at her ballet practice, her class, and she was just letting her know, let me just tell you this, girl. The reason why I am out is because of Pound Cake, okay? She's not the criminal that you think she is. She's not a drug addict. She's not a crack dealer. She's not all that stuff. And she was like, she was just scared at the fact that, thinking all her life, why would her mama want to give her up and things of that such. And I keep saying, it was making me so mad. And I know she going through a process of trying to, make sure it's put it in her mind and make it make sense to her. And I guess when situations like that happens, and you probably got somebody telling you a different story, and so putting these negative thoughts in your head, and you trying to process it and make yourself feel better, like, fuck that bitch, I ain't need her, she ain't want me, so fuck her, I ain't got no feelings. But she literally telling you, no, girl, she was looking for you. She was making up stories about you, how you was living, and she gave up her time for me to get out to see my boys, And they show a little flashback of Cookie about to get out and talking to Pound Cake, and, Pound Cake did say that that was her way of trying to get back with Cookie and apologize and stuff like that for what she did. And so she was like, she's sick, and all she wants is to just see you. That's all she wants. And she was like, okay, cool. Back in the studio, we got, Hakeem and Blake and, Shine and Lucius. They just sitting there having a little good time, and everybody commiserating about how things used to be back in the day. Shine told Blake to go get his dry cleaning. Hakeem looking like, so what? What I'm finna do? Because Lucius told him to go too. And he told him to grow the fuck up. And I said, thank you. Just grow the fuck up. You act like a little bitch. Okay? Hakeem annoys me. I want to like him so bad on here, but he annoys the fuck out of me. Moving on from that, Thirsty comes in and tell him that, he wanted to talk to just Lucius. Lucius said, whatever you want to say, you can say it in front of Shine. He already know. It was like, okay, we know about Eddie's whereabouts. His jet is about to land or whatever, and he wanted to meet up. It was like, okay, we're going to meet up with him at the hangar. All right? And so That's what's gonna happen. When Thirsty leave, well, before Thirsty leave, Sean was like, listen, we grew up together, okay? I remember when we was kids and we was doing this and we was doing that, and there's the good Lucian, and then there's the bad Lucius, okay? The Lucius that I used to know, bitch, he wouldn't be paying nobody 10 million fucking dollars for no shit, okay? At this point, Thirsty said, since I'm your lawyer, I'm your legal counsel, I'm going to excuse myself from this conversation because I ain't trying to be, deniable plausibility, bitch. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't see nothing, even though I know exactly what the fuck's gonna go on. And so at this point, they come up with some things like, bitch, his people are from Philly. So let's see what's up. I said, that's what I've been saying all this time. Kill that nigga. It was like, you got to decide whether or not, what type of person Eddie is. There's people that's going to take the money and shut the fuck up and leave, or it's people that's just going to keep on coming and you got to be dealt with. Now, which the fuck person is Eddie? I said, bitch, you should have been put a bullet in his head when he was sitting at the end of your fucking table, bitch. That's what you should have did. And had somebody come in and clean that shit up. You already know you got to clean up people on standby, Lucia. Stop playing. Anika is having a fucking meeting with the board, bitch, okay? And Tiana, thought ass is there. Now, see, Tiana, bitch, you working my goddamn nerves. You literally acting like you cannot. Do you have a daddy in your life? Do you mean to tell me it is so easy for this man to come in and just take over your life and you just don't see what the fuck is going on? Bitch, that motherfucker is grooming her. He acting like a fucking predator. Like, come on, Tiana. I expect this bullshit from Anika because, Anika, to be quite honest, you got yourself into this shit. You should have just walked the fuck away when Lucius was done with your ass. But you kept coming back, so that's your fucking fault, to be quite honest. Plus, you didn't kill Rhonda. You didn't kill the baby. We ain't never gonna fucking forget that bitch. So, it ain't no sympathy on your part for whatever the fuck they did to you, bitch. Okay? But, all of this shit is just too fucking much. Like, they really trying to get Eddie to come back, and all the leadership at Empire doing gone through this and gone through that. And then Edna was like, bitch, with all the bullshit that's going on with Eddie and his ex-wives and his financial instabilities, bitch, Leonard said, you the only one that care about his personal shit. I said, Edna, you should have kept quiet on that one, okay? Because that was personal as fuck. But they saying all this stuff. And here is Andre standing outside the door listening like, ain't this about a bitch? Now, I couldn't tell if it was ain't this about a bitch or, okay, I see what it is, or this what they deserve, because it really was no expression on his face, and he just walked the fuck away. I said, kill that bitch, okay? Just come back and wait for that hoe to come outside and just strangle that bitch, okay? Because Anika should have been dead seasons ago. I know that's your wife in real life, and y'all need to have these checks coming in, two checks coming in the household, but kill that bitch, okay? And let her come back as ghost form. That's it, like y'all did Rhonda for a couple of episodes. Anyway, Cookie had took Maya to go see Pound Cake. Pound Cake literally was at the point where she couldn't speak anymore. And the nurse said, it's a good thing that you came because she's almost ready to transition. I said, oh, Lord. That makeup they had on her, that made her shit look scary as fuck. I don't ever want to have to sit down with somebody and, I just couldn't take that. I couldn't take sitting down watching somebody take their last breath. That shit will fuck me up. I'm so glad I didn't even see my uncle when he passed away. Like, no. It's hard enough to know that you're going to pass and that you pass, but to actually see you take your last breath, that'll play shits on my mind, okay? Maya introduced herself, and at first I was like, damn, Pound Cake ain't finna say shit. I mean, I know she gonna talk, but bitch, I would have been bawling, like, my baby. If them tears would have been like, my baby. But, she sat there. Cookie started reading the letter that Pound Cake wrote her, but then she gave it to Maya to start reading, and, she's going to it. And at that last number 4, just remember, and I hope you think about me. If you think about me, I hope you're thinking about me, that I'm this and that, and I thought about you every day, and I never gave up, and all this shit. And next thing Maya started breaking down, and then Pound Cake, like, we see this one tear come out the side of her eye, bitch, and that was it. I said, you know what? Y'all will not do this to me. No, y'all won't. Not tonight. Well, fuck me and call me stupid, bitch. I didn't know that was going to happen at the end. Okay, the end was good because, bitch, it caught me off guard. So, they supposed to be going to the hangar, right? And Sean was coming with him. Come to find out, Eddie wasn't coming. It was all a setup. All that stuff that they were saying, Lucius knew about him listening in on them talking in the booth. He got word from what's his name, Thirsty, earlier that day, that it was Shine that was the one that killed Juliana to cover up his tracks, that helped try to blow his ass up. And at that point in time, he was like, "Bitch, cause Sean was like, you just got to keep on watching people. You just never know who's around you and all that stuff." And then Lucius is playing on with it. Yeah, they can be right next to you, knowing damn well they tried to kill you and smiling in your face and all that shit. That's when Shine knew exactly what was finna go on. And he was like, "So what, you gonna shoot me, bitch? Let me just tell you this. You, whatever the fuck it is that you do to me, it ain't gonna matter, because you're gonna have to live with the fact that I was better than you. You ain't shit out here in these streets no more. I knew you lost your shit when you started wearing those ascots and shit." I said, "Bitch, not the ascot. Not the ascot, bitch." I said that was funny. I chuckled. I said, they do get a little bit of money and start dressing different. You know that shit, bitch. And he was like, "So what, you gonna shoot me? You gonna do this? You gonna do that?" He was like, "Hell no, I ain't finna shoot your ass." The nigga on the side of him just said, "Pop, pop, pop." I said, "Shit, Shine gone." And then before that, he was like, "So if you knew all this shit, why you had me get in the boot?" Because he said, "Bitch, I wanted to get this shit on wax, okay? Because apparently Shine steals something out there in the streets or whatever. Throw that shit out there. You know you worth more when you're dead." And I said, "Bitch, that was a good one. That was a good one." So he calls up Cookie and was like, "It's done." Did he see it coming? No, he didn't see it coming at all. "You okay?" It was like, "No, it's something I need to take care of, but I'll be cool. I'll see you at home." All right, cool. Bitch, Cookie go see her mama. And the look is like they haven't spoken in years, because the mama was about to break down crying. Cookie had tears in her eyes, and that's how the episode ended. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this episode. I'm really trying to stick in with Empire, because y'all know it got renewed for another season 5. How? I don't know, but okay. But it's a strong possibility that if Star comes back next season, I probably will start doing Star. If I don't want to do Empire no more, I'll probably take up Star. So we can debate in the comments about that. And I'll see how y'all feel. And then I'll see y'all later. Peace.